Read the title and thumbnail. The reason. Read the title and thumbnail. The reason a lot of people is living paycheck to paycheck. Before we start the video, let's start out by saying why you should be listening to me. Why am I somebody who can be a person you listen to? Well, my name is Kobe. Obviously, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm also an entrepreneur who amassed over millions of views over the course of multiple channels. Also, is in control of a little under 10 channels and working on getting, I think, the last 3 monetized. So over the course of my YouTube journey, I was able to amass millions of views, able to monetize multiple channels, and able to understand what it's like on being a YouTuber, entrepreneur, W2 worker, all of the above. So why a lot of us stay living paycheck to paycheck, while a lot of us is in poverty before we're in that 1%. It's a lot of reasons. It's honestly a lot of reasons, but some of these main 3 reasons probably will hit you. The first reason obviously will be inflation. Obviously your income can't keep up with how inflation is, so you motherfucking get bottlenecked, you get drowned because of so many things have rose while your paycheck has stayed right here. So most times if that happen, that just mean you ain't got no side hustle, you ain't got no ways to make money when you not at work. That's the main thing. You gotta be understanding that you need to make money even when you're not at work. You need to have multiple incomes even when you're not at work. Once you get off that job, you need to go ahead and work your job. And your job is trying to figure out how to get more money. Plain and simple. As easy as it gets. First, we got to figure out how to get more money. Then we take action and start doing it to see if we going to generate more money. Number two, a big thing. It's one of my grapes, however you say it. But high interest debt. Interest rates is high. Motherfucking card notes is high. Probably your credit card interest is high. You'll forever be paying that interest. You'll forever be paying that debt. So it's going to always feel like you ain't got no money to manage. You ain't got no money to put away. You ain't got no money to invest. You ain't got no money for those type of things. But most times that's probably is true, that you probably ain't got no money to invest, to move it around, stuff like that, because of how high the interest rate is, because of the debt. But I'll tell you right now that the only way to start managing is tracking your money, trying to track everything you spend, trying to track the stuff that you need and the stuff that you want. That's just a want that you don't even need to be spending money on right now, because most times if you can spend money on a bill, you can save that amount of money for yourself as well. If your bill $500, you could save $500. You just ain't realized it yet because you ain't tried it. See, a lot of us are scared to try things. A lot of us is embarrassed to fail. But what you don't realize is all the people that's the 1%, all the people that you probably talk about you trying to be, they failed before they seen success. They failed 100 times before they seen success. And you scared to fail one time. And guess what you scared to fail in front of? You scared to fail one time in front of people who's living life of failure. We all should be trying to fail. The quicker we fail, the quicker we get to a win. We all should be trying to take as many L's as possible so that win can feel so satisfying. One of the main, this the third. So y'all heard the first one was motherfucking obviously just inflation. Income can't keep up with reality. Number 2, high interest debt. quietly just draining your pockets. But number three, lifestyle creeping. I kind of mentioned in a number two, a car note might be too expensive. Apartments might be too expensive. Subscriptions might be too expensive. See, a lot of us might get some more money and we decide we need to spend more. But no, you need to be as minimum as possible. Because see, if you work in a job ain't gonna pay you enough for you to be rich. A job ain't gonna pay you so you can quit the job and never work it again. A job is only gonna pay you enough so you can continue coming back to that job. So if you out here getting more money and you decided, oh, I need to get a better car, or I need to live in a penthouse, or I need to motherfucking buy these subscriptions. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna never get out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. You ain't gonna never get out of that environment because all you know how to do is keep spending your money. You don't know how to put away your money. You don't know how to manage your money, track your expenses. You probably got 30 subscriptions, taking out $500 at the end of the month, and you don't even realize it. You like, I don't never got no money to spend. I ain't never got no money to invest. Well, stop using the money you got. See, we want to try and get more money, but why don't you use and figure out how to manage the money you already have? If you can't manage 1,000, what makes you think you're gonna manage 100,000? My boy Payroll said it best. He said, if you ain't managing 500, you ain't gonna be managing that 50,000. Come on, man. If you already blow 500 in 2 seconds before it even came to your account. See, a lot of us got stuff that we already spending our money on before it even come to our account. We already calculated, oh, we gonna get paid $1,000. Ooh, I want this and I want to go to that concert. So that's already $600 going right there. So I got like 400 left. So then, see, so you already done spent your check and it ain't even Friday yet. It's Tuesday and you spent your check on Tuesday and it don't come till Friday and you think you ain't gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. You think you ain't gonna be motherfucking trying to scrape nickels together and make dimes. Come on, bro. You gotta understand that. The mindset is what really got us there. The mindset is what really kept us here. If your mindset is always negative about money, your mindset is always, I'm gonna be able to make some money back. What happens when you can't make that money back because you ain't got no systems in place for you to be making money even while you sleep? What happened to that? What happened to when that job fired you because you thinking you gonna make that money back, but you called off too many times? See, a lot of us don't be thinking. A lot of us don't be thinking. They say the average American doesn't have $1,000 in their bank account. So you started getting money and you decided, ooh, I got 1,000 in my bank account. I ain't average no more. But see, if we compared ourselves to the average American all the time, you would be satisfied with life regardless. If you compared yourself to the average American who only make 36K, you would be satisfied regardless. Ooh, I made 40,000 this year. I'm way better. Why are you comparing yourself to the average? Are you just trying to be average? Or are you trying to compare yourself to the greats? Because the greats are waking up at 5 a.m. Because the greats are getting to it. They got systems in place. That one emergency ain't gonna stop a great. It's just gonna teach the great how to keep going, how to keep pushing. You're gonna teach him, oh yeah, I should have had this in order, so when that happened, it didn't. Plain and simple. But a lot of us ain't thinking like that. A lot of us is too busy trying to impress, too busy scared to be embarrassed. You trying to impress so you don't be embarrassed of people who don't care. So we gotta get out there. We gotta really take our life serious. You gotta use that money as a tool and take it serious. Plain and simple. No safety net. Cause you keep spending all the safety net on bullshit. Rather it's eating out, rather it's concerts, clubbing, rather it's movies, rather it's subscriptions, rather it's motherfucking just getting drinks. You gotta change it up. You gotta change your mindset. You ain't got no real direction and knowledge for your money. So the money is spending itself with your help, and you don't even know where it's going. We gonna continue these talks. We gonna continue these topics. Drop it down in the comments. We on a 90-day run. I'll tell y'all about the 90-day run. I know people love 90-day runs. We on a 90-day run, 90-day grind. We gonna show y'all the ending of the 90-day grind and 90-day run. But for right now, we gonna talk about it, how to have the best 90-day runs, how to do good with your 90-day runs. No cap. Grind hard, shine hard, big bros. The grind don't stop. We on a whole new journey. Let's continue it. Let's keep popping.